Hey everyone, it's JD Asajan with FortuneBuilders.com here with another episode of FB.TV. First off, I want to remind everyone that if you missed the show, the live feed that we did recently for FortuneBuilders.tv live, first off, shame on you. All right. Secondly, I don't want you to miss it again, so you got to stay tuned to what we're doing here. This education is for you, the viewer. You know, I know all this stuff, and I share it with you because it's important. I mean, I don't know everything in real estate. I learn every day, but the information that we deliver is stuff that we practice every day, and it's for you to view. And the live feed that we just did, if you missed it, you need to get tuned into what we're doing, because we're going to do one coming up here pretty soon at a finished project this time. And the live feed that we did recently was at a wholesale property, and today's show is actually going to be a little bit about wholesaling, and specifically a wholesale package. And what I want to talk about is what is a wholesale package and how it helps us wholesale properties. And actually, you should understand first off what wholesaling is if you're not familiar with it. It's basically putting a property under contract and then assigning or selling that property for a little bit more money, sometimes a lot more money, to someone who is going to take that project to the finish line. Sometimes it can even be a finished retail buyer depending on the kind of property. For example, the house that we were at last week on the live feed was a house that's being bought for cash by a finished buyer, finished retail buyer that's going to live there, and we're going to make over $60,000 on that wholesale. So let's talk about what a wholesale package is and what a wholesale package is for you. And I'm actually I'm excited here because who's sitting in the room right now? First off is Dave Lupica behind the camera, who's with us every week, and then my good buddy who's staring at me out of the corner of my eye here, Mike Martinez from my hometown, Fresno, California, representing where we grew up, and he's critiquing right now, and I'm laughing. That's why I'm laughing.
Fresno in the house.
Fresno in the house, where we grew up, Fresno, California. So a wholesale package is actually put together to help you sell your properties more effectively. There's a reason that my brother Paul and I are sort of the Jedi masters of wholesaling. It's because we understand what a wholesale package is, and it's really derived off of our rehab system. And the 7 stages of the rehab, I'm going to run through really quick, and then Dave will throw them up on the screen for you so you can get them. The first stage of the rehab process that we teach is the initial walkthrough. The second stage is a scope of work. The third stage is the contractor and job bidding. The fourth stage is the contract signing. The fifth stage is the rehab. So there's 4 stages before the rehab. The 6th stage is the contract closeout, and the 7th stage is the final touches. Those are the 7 stages of the rehab overview, and the wholesale package is doing the first 4 stages of that process, meaning everything up into the rehab. So you do your initial walkthrough. You create your comp package with the deal analyzer, with comparables of what the deal's worth, with property repair estimate sheet, how much rehab does it need. You do your contract, you do your scope of work as well. Second stage, you can even do your contractor and job bidding, meaning find actual contractors. Now remember, you're going to sell this deal. Why would we do that? We do it because it makes it easier to sell, right? So you get actual contracts and bids on the job. And then you create a package we call the wholesale package that you deliver to another investor. So when you go to sell that deal, or you send out your email on that deal, the only question you're asking is, do you want to make money or not? Because you've done all the work. Okay, you've done all the work to put that information together to more quickly sell your property. And that's how you excel, that's how you be excellent in what you do, is you take it through the first 4 stages of the rehab process, and then you just basically put that deal in front of someone and let them know and ask them that question. Do you want to make money on this deal or not? Now, how easy is it for that person to make the decision when you've done all the work and put all the information together for them, and they can see what they can make on the property? It becomes very easy. So once again, the wholesale package will make your job easier as an investor. Mike, does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Mike said absolutely. Now, Mike isn't in the real estate business, so when Mike says absolutely, that means that he's listening to what I'm saying. It's understanding. You're understanding it. It's making sense.
Absolutely.
And that means we're doing something right here.
I'm ready to invest.
Mike's ready to buy. Mike, do you want to make money or not?
Absolutely.
Sold. I just sold the deal right here on camera. And Mike doesn't even know what he's buying, right? But in all seriousness, that's what a wholesale package does. And, you know, to get more information about what a wholesale package is, and honestly how you should come to the rehab training, you can go to fortunebuilders.com and learn more about the rehab bootcamp that Paul and I do. And but specifically with the wholesale package, it's important that you understand what goes into it, and it's why I wanted to talk about it. So that's what a wholesale package is, and that's how it's going to help you make money in your wholesale business. So you take it through the first 4 stages that Dave showed on the screen, and you put all that information together, and you make it easy for someone to make a decision on a deal or not. Now I want people to understand that, you know, there's a space below this video for you to ask questions and comment on this video, and I'm encouraging everyone to do that because I haven't seen enough people make comments and really enroll, and this is a place for you to ask questions and really get questions answered on some of these important topics that I teach about every week. So make comments, it's important.
Deal or no deal?
Our deal or no deal today is coming directly from my buddy Mike, who's in the room right now, because he asked a question as I was teaching a little earlier. You know, looking at how does he know that this property is a deal, right? If I put this packet of information down in front of him, and that's a great question. You know, when you're dealing with other people, other investors in this business, they may not have as much information as we have, or they may be more experienced than us. So the truth of the matter is that what the wholesale package does is it helps you present your opportunity, your investment as an actual deal. Meaning that it does, and I talked about it, creates and it puts the numbers in front of someone. So you, as the investor, through Fortune Builders, through the trainings that we do, have to get more educated on exactly how to comp out a property, which brings up a good question. I'll show you how to comp out a property on an upcoming show. But what the comp package does, what the wholesale package does, is it puts all that information out there for the other investor, meaning that you can actually more effectively set your price with that wholesale package because you've shown them what that other investor can make that's looking at the deal, what their repair costs can be. You have actual repair estimates, Mike, from contractors. So I'm putting all this information in front of Mike or in front of anyone that I'm selling it to, and I'm showing them the actual numbers of the deal. So it makes it a deal and clears the picture for an investor that's less experienced, and it can answer a lot of the questions for them. And for a more experienced investor, it shows them all the information that they need to know right there, so it saves them time. So it reduces the amount of questions that a buyer is going to have from you, an investor buyer is going to have from you. That's what a wholesale package really does. So it's definitely a deal 100% to always create your wholesale package. Doesn't always need to be that much information depending on the person that you're talking to, but the more work you do, the easier it is for you to sell your house, period.
Quote of the week.
I'm going to shift gears a little bit this week. One of the things that's very inspirational to me is music, right? So a quote of the week, and actually kind of the thought of the week this week, is going to be music based. So there's a song by the Red Hot Chili Peppers off of an album called I'm With You, and it's called Police Station. And the song isn't about real estate, and it's not about wholesaling houses, but I want everyone to listen to the song. There's a line in there that really struck to me, and I'm reading it. It says, I see you had a change in career. And what I was thinking about when I read that line and listened to the song is that, you know, if you don't get education in this business and you don't actually get out there and do deals, then your dreams or your continued success as a real estate investor can diminish. And that's why, you know, education is so important. It's why we do these shows every week, because it sounds a little cheesy, I guess, but I'll say it. We don't want you to have to change careers or shift careers. I mean, if real estate's what you're passionate about, we want to help you do that and have success. And specifically, it's just a damn good album. So I want everyone to pick it up, or at least listen to this song called Police Station by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and tell me how it makes you feel. Tell me what it makes you think about, and tell me if it doesn't give you some sort of energy towards what you're doing this next week in business. So that's a thought that came to me as I was at a concert earlier this week, and I wanted to share that with you. And I want to encourage everyone again to comment about this show. I can't say it enough, because I do these shows for you. We do these shows for you, so I want to know more about what you're thinking about when you're watching these shows. It'll help me direct the show in the direction of where we go with the program. So enjoy it. Mike, thanks for being in the room today, buddy. Dave, as always, appreciate you behind the camera. We'll see you next week.